Macedonia in English. Just about everything you want to know.
Working Group on Handling of Voters' Registry Situation. The State Election Commission and the relevant institutions handle the voters' registry situation before and after the local elections well. All other bodies and institutions included in the management, updating, maintaining and improvement of the already achieved quality of the voters' registry need to continue with the same dynamism and intensity. The working group on checking the voters' registry concluded at a working meeting. The meeting saw the group evaluating the 2013 local elections and reviewing the remarks of the voters and relevant institutions regarding the updating and improvement of the voters' registry. According to the working group, which is part of SEC, the voters' registry in the municipality of Center includes the names of 652 voters from Albania, but they had valid biometric IDs and passports and therefore had the right to vote. Granted concessions for detailed geological surveys. The government granted concessions for detailed geological surveys of mineral resources in 50 locations across the state. 29 are of metal mineral resources, 17 of non-metal mineral, and 4 are of decorative stone. The total concession fee which must be paid is 50 million dinar. Aside from domestic companies, concessions for geological research were received by firms from Turkey, Canada, Austria, Great Britain, and Bulgaria. We create conditions for the development of businesses in Macedonia. This means additional revenue for the companies, creation of new jobs and creation of conditions for new revenues for municipalities and state, because under the new law on mineral resources, 78% of the revenue will flow into municipalities and 22% in the central budget, Economy Minister Valon Saracini said. PASOK leader on Greek stance of Macedonia's European perspective. Evangelos Venizelos, the leader of the Greek PASOK party, which is part of the ruling coalition, announced that Greece will once again veto the opening of accession negotiations between Macedonia and the EU. Greece is the most important and biggest supporter of the former Yugoslavic Republic, Macedonia's European perspective, but according to the European political, institutional, historical and cultural framework, it is absolutely necessary that the existing problems be solved before the accession negotiations are open. We accept Ambassador Nimit's good services and are ready to talk within the frameworks of the interim accord between the two countries. For the former Yugoslavic Republic of Macedonia, Greece is a real friend of Macedonia and it is really a gate for the European Union, Venizelos said when asked which stance Greece will present at the European Council once the issue of Macedonia's request for EU accession is raised. Crvenkovski included in race for SDSM leader. Branko Crvenkovski is among the candidates for the post of SDSM leader at a proposal of the initiative board with the support of around 20,000 members. Other candidates who applied till the deadline on Wednesday midnight are Zoran Zaev, Zoran Jovanovski, Kiran Naumov and Igor Ivanovski. The SDSM membership from 53 municipal organizations will continue collecting signatures for Branko Crvenkovski to remain the leader of the party until the Congress slated for the 2nd June when he will decide whether to accept the nomination. So far, 71 of total 76 municipal branches have extended maximum support to the hitherto leader. FM Popovski on Macedonia's EU road. Following the participation in the 123rd session of the COE Committee of Ministers and his meetings with several counterparts from EU countries, FM Nikola Popovski said they conferred to him that they are ready to support the start of accession negotiations with Macedonia. However, he underlined that the support from Greece is missing. What we have lacked for a longer period of time is the support from Greece. It is key. We want to get it, but we do not feel enough signals from Athens that there really is some commitment. The current situation is exceptionally comfortable for Greece. The focus is on other topics, and I do not see some motivating step which would encourage the government in Athens to make a constructive step and enable us to start negotiations, Popovski highlighted. Macedonian national convicted of own child abduction jailed. Irina Petrovic, who was found guilty by the court of Brussels for abduction of her own child, was arrested on Tuesday and jailed in Uccle. On Tuesday, she departed to Brussels, where she was convicted in absentia to ask for retrial, but was immediately detained. Her juvenile daughter is in Macedonia. Before leaving for Belgium, Petrovic briefed that the ruling had not been presented to her. The ordeal for Petrovic started when she was abused by her partner, a senior EU official 2 years ago. SDSM rejects Ivanov's proposal over Commission of Inquiry. SDSM rejected President Georgi Ivanov's proposal that Macedonia Academy of Sciences and Arts, President Vlado Kambovski, be chair of the AD Hoc Commission of Inquiry on the events before and on 24 December. According to the opposition party, Ivanov's proposal shows that Macedonia's president, whether intentionally or not, is taking a side because the parties themselves, VMRO-DPMNE and SDSM, should take turns making the proposal. SDSM described the press release issued by the President's Cabinet as continuation of the alleged constructiveness which VMRO-DPMNE started publicly showing several days ago and accused the ruling party of pretending to be constructive.